Do it again. Hi, I'm Heather.
Actually, I have no idea what we're doing right now.
Hi, I'm Heather.
And I'm Tim.
And we're the McMillans.
And we are huge fans of Downton Abbey.
You look back and think about all the changes you've witnessed.
And all of your support is more important to me than I can say.
Welcome back to Movie People. For this episode, we're going bigger than ever. We are in London celebrating the final Downton Abbey movie, the grand finale.
And getting here was only the first surprise for our movie people.
I feel like we should do something extra special for this one. I feel like we should really kind of like set the tone and get into the atmosphere. Would you maybe want to come to London with us?
Welcome to London.
Whoa! From the series to the cinematic return, Downton Abbey has captured the love of fans across the globe for over 14 years. And now, it's time to say goodbye to the Crawley family as they embrace a new chapter.
Hi, Tim. Nice to see you. Hi,
guys.
Heather.
Wow. When people ask you, oh, what's your favorite show? Without skipping a beat, Downton Abbey. Oh, what's your favorite? Downton Abbey. What's your, oh, Downton Abbey. We do a lot of baking, just like Miss Patmore, going to hike there.
I'd like to play the music from Downton.
I know the music so well in Downton that if you were to play any of the scenes, I can tell you what music is playing in the background.
What are some of your favorite Violet quotes?
Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
What is a weekend?
We love Downton Abbey so much that we incorporated it into our wedding and our honeymoon.
How did you meet and what was your first impression of the other?
We both went to Texas A&M and we were in the marching band there. I was training him to be a good cadet and I didn't really pay attention to him or any of his classmates.
It's very similar to, Mary and Matthew at the beginning of the show. I did recognize how beautiful she was, but at the same time, I did not like her because she was very mean to me. But eventually I started to realize, oh my goodness, she's human. She is very fun. We have very similar interests. I said, oh yeah, I'm watching Downton. It's this show. And she's like, I'm watching that. That's a great show.
How many times have you actually seen the full series through?
6 times. I can watch it another 700 times and never get tired of it. I sat down with my mom to watch a random episode and I was hooked.
I know you wanted to incorporate Downton into your wedding. What was it like figuring out the best way to do that?
There are not many opportunities to wear white tie, and on your wedding day I think it is appropriate. Specifically, the same style of tuxedo and shirt that they wear in the show all the time. It just looks so sharp. And so I was looking all over Google for very, very hard shirts, and there's all these hacks of like starching it. And so I was like, just ask it on Reddit, Tim. I finally posted the question. I got a flood of answers. Everybody wanted to support me with this. A lot of it pointed to, you have to buy it from London. They will ship it internationally, it'll be more expensive, but it's worth it. So I purchased it from London, and man, did it look good. I don't really like how I look in things, but that day, I looked like I belonged on the set of Downton Abbey. First time I'm looking at myself.
Yeah. Sharp, boy. Looking sharp. That is plate armor right there.
Dude, this is old school. This is from Downton Abbey, Heather and I's favorite show. But Heather's wearing the tiara from Downton Abbey tonight. Really? Yeah.
And Heather, for you, it was Lady Mary's crown, right?
Yes, I thought, I think it'd be nice to have a tiara, my veil. And I just so happened to be looking through one and saw that this one they use in Downton Abbey. That's so cool. Like, I'm just gonna get any tiara. I'll get one from a show that I really, really love.
So what was it like on the day seeing each other for the very first time?
It was really overwhelming. It actually reminds me of the second Downton movie where Tom is getting married, walking down the aisle and seeing the faces of all the people that came to support you. Seeing Tim at the end of the aisle looking really sharp in his white tie and tails and seeing how handsome you looked.
Is that on camera?
Oh,
okay, good.
Oh yes.
When she first came down the aisle, I saw her off in the distance, and it was very bright behind her, and so it looked like this glow coming off of her. And I saw her with the tiara, and I got to see the dress for the first time. And then I didn't really get to see her too much more because I started crying, and so my vision got blurred, and I was wiping it out, and I'm sitting there trying to get my wits about myself. I just remember selfishly saying, like, oh my goodness, you are the most beautiful person I think I've ever seen in my entire life. I was very excited to get married to you.
The very first time today, Mr. and Mrs. Tim McMillan.
Do you have any specific memories of watching the show with your moms?
Do you?
Yeah. My father had passed away in 2010, and I started watching it in 2013, and so we still were very sad about his loss. And when Mary lost Matthew, the beginning of the next season, she's very sad, very depressed, but she is in this very dark place, and Carson attempts to bring her back.
You cry, my lady. You have a good cry.
Watching Michelle act in that scene really overwhelmed me and my mother with emotions. That is what really saved us those first few years after my dad passed. People don't want to cry, they want to hold it back, they want to suppress it, but you really do need to cry, and you need someone to cry on.
And when you're ready, you can get to work. Because you are strong enough.
We did that for each other. I was Mr. Carson, my mom was Mr. Carson, my brother, my sister, we all were Mr. Carson and Mary at some point. From the beginning has always been my favorite, and every family needs that person that is there to mend the broken hearts.
So while this tea was great, I think we should go have the official afternoon tea at the Savoy. What do you think?
All right.
Tim and Heather think they're here in London celebrating the grand finale by enjoying the atmosphere and having special English experiences. What they don't know is while they're here having an afternoon tea, the entire cast of Downton Abbey, the grand finale, is filming promotional material for the movie right here at the Savoy. After our delicious tea, we got ready and went downstairs for our next chat.
I know that dress.
They have my dress.
What's that from?
That is from the poster of the grand finale.
Are you sure it's not from my closet?
Oh, sorry. I think I've seen you playing piano in that dress. Is that right? And this one, that has to be a Mary dress too. So classy. It's so classy. So chic, so fashionable.
What just happened?
My favorite character just walked by, so, you know, I can die happy. Might as well go out.
Are you guys okay? How do you feel right now?
A little bit starstruck, a little bit shocked.
I'm gonna quote Matthew, I feel like I just swallowed a box of fireworks.
Yeah, we might let them readjust, but you can just like get comfortable and chill for a minute. I think we have a couple seconds
Hi,
before
Tim.
we get.
I'm Hugh. Nice to see you.
Hey guys.
Hi, Heather. Nice to see
we
you.
didn't
How
want to
are
let
you?
you have to do this by
Welcome,
yourselves.
welcome. Nice to see you. Welcome to the UK.
Hello.
How you doing, mate?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to see you.
Welcome to London.
Yeah, thank you.
Wow,
Take a
we're
seat.
so
Why
happy
don't
to
you-
have you here.
How do we all sit? Why did you go? I'll go on this end. I'll go on this end.
Oh my goodness, very nice to meet you.
Very good. So what have you been up to while you've been here?
What have we not been up to?
We walked around London a lot yesterday, looked at a lot of Downton filming locations.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
We went to
Like, where did you
your
go?
London home, the Bridgewater House. Then we went to
The station,
Yep.
St. Pancras,
This is where Lady Edith met.
Michael Gregson.
Yeah.
St. Pancras,
Yeah. Went to 35 Belgrave, which is the exterior of Rosamund's house.
Gosh, you've done the rounds.
We've
Fantastic.
been places
Are you
I've
going to Highclere?
We actually did go to Highclere on our honeymoon.
Oh, really?
Been there,
So
done that.
Tell us about that. So Downton's been a bit of a theme then, has it?
Oh,
Yes, definitely.
More than we care to admit.
Oh, admit.
Yeah, we did go to
Yeah.
one of our stops on our honeymoon. We went to Highclere
Yeah.
and spent the day up there on the grounds walking around and looking around and nerding out about everything inside the building.
Did you sit on Lady Mary's bench?
Yes, the bench under the tree?
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
I remember that bench.
What did you feel about the house? I mean, in terms of compared to what you see on the screen?
It was so surreal. I remember just walking up to the castle and poking each other like, can you believe it? There it is. It's right there in front of us.
Hugh often plays the music as we're walking into the set in the morning because you
just to remind her.
You kind of need it walking up the driveway.
We were singing it and walking up. And then going into the house, we're like, oh, this is the dining room. Oh my goodness, it looks just like it does on the screen. So they walk in right here, oh, here's the library, and just, it was absolutely surreal. I mean, they don't change anything. They just really highlight the beauty of Highclere Castle.
I was starstruck by a building. Can you believe that? You know, it's like meeting your favorite celebrity, but it's a house, right? Yeah. The volunteers that work in the house are just the kindest people you've ever met. And we milked it. We told them we were on our honeymoon. Oh, tell me. And oh, yes, we wore Mary's tiara during our wedding, and I wore the stiff bib, and yeah.
I did have a Lady Mary tiara from the company who made one of them for her.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you did some research and found out where it was made?
Yeah, I think I stumbled upon it accidentally.
Accidentally.
Accidentally on purpose. So how long have you been married?
6 years.
Since 2019.
Wow, gosh. So are you caught up with the second film? Have you seen the second movie?
Yes.
4 times.
I think we watched
4 or 5
some
times.
of it this morning.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we did.
So of the, I think it's 52 episodes and 2 films that you've seen, which of the storylines have you engaged with most, do you think?
I really like Tom's story.
I agree.
It's probably my favorite. We all feel a little bit like Tom throughout the show.
That's great.
What marriage advice do you think that your characters, Lord and Lady Grantham, would give to Tim and Heather?
Do everything your wife tells you to do.
Of course.
It makes it work.
Yeah.
It really does, for years.
Yeah.
For years.
I think Robert would agree with that. Yeah. Not everything, but at least, and always encourage him, make him feel that it's his idea.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're here, as you probably gathered, we've been around just doing some chats about the forthcoming final film, the grand finale. So what are you anticipating? Have you got any thoughts? What would you like to happen in the final film?
Nothing, because I don't want it to end.
Oh.
Honestly, I just know I'm going to enjoy it.
Well, we hope you will. We only saw the finished version the other day, and it's. I think for people who followed the show like you have, I think you won't be disappointed anyway.
It would be nice to see, you know, Lady Mary take over Downton. Finally, like, this is her.
Never.
This is the end. Sure, this end. Like, finally see her. Like, okay, she's gonna be in charge a little bit.
Pick up the reins.
This is finally, like, you know, the end of her journey. Will she get Downton or not? How is she gonna get it?
Maybe you should be writing this show.
Yeah, exactly.
I said, do you want to see a grown man shake? Here, let me show you real quick. You keep stepping up your surprises.
Now that Tim and Heather know what's going on, they get to watch the promos being filmed by other cast members for the rest of the day. And from the look of it, they were in heaven.
Hello? Yes. I just had the greatest day of my life. Yep. That was good. Thank you.
So we are now well aware of what this show means to the two of you personally. That fandom is just endless, though. What is it about Downton Abbey that you think has struck such a strong chord with so many people across the globe?
I think a lot of people are hooked with Downton Abbey just from the setting. Highclere Castle is one of the most beautiful homes in the entire world, and that's what gets you hooked, but people stay for the relationships.
What a lot of people, I would imagine, start off liking about Downton is the Pride and Prejudice type love story. But then you realize there's a lot of different expressions of love that aren't just romantic love. The love between family, the love between a grandma and her grandkids, brotherly love, and then, like, you know, respect love, like the love the servants have for the house and for the family, and the love the Granthams have for the estate that they manage and for the town and for their community. And I think that's why a lot of people really, really are drawn to Downton Abbey.
there you have it. Go see Downton Abbey, the grand finale, and bid your farewells to the Crawley family on September 12th. Get your tickets on Fandango.
Long live Downton Abbey.
Amen to that.